This is your man.
Yes,
Look at the screen.
that's mine. And I'm going to stick beside him.
And that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm going to stick beside him.
All right. Time to see what happens next. No intro. Just, we got to dive right in. So, Nana, episode 32. Let's go. Actually, sorry. Slight intro. I put a poll up on Patreon asking how you want me to group the episodes moving forward. And so majority said that they would actually prefer for me to do 2 episodes at a time. And so what that means is I'm going to watch episode 32 and episode 33 back to back, no sort of discussion in between, and then I'm just going to do a discussion at the end. Hopefully everyone's cool with that. It's what the people voted for, so that's what we're going to do. So Nana, episodes 32 and 33. Let's go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, probably Takumi came up with the name, huh? Yeah, and that's gonna end on him. Yeah. Public enemy number 1. What does it say? Oh, okay, so this is Nana texting Ren saying that she's gonna stay with Hachi. Why is someone driving him? Oh, I guess he works for the company. So they must be making money for real. Oh, Takumi chose it. So seems very controlling, not just controlling of Nana, but also controlling of like his bandmates, and like is very meticulous about creating like a certain image. So interesting. You have all this money and ability and you don't actually desire all that much, do you? Yeah, I mean, that's not why he does the music. Oh, okay, just like I said. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. So Ren kind of coming to Takumi's defense there. Okay. I have been interested in like really seeing the extent of their friendship. We've seen it like off and on in a way, like, you know, random scenes where they're like walking and just like chit-chatting, but we haven't really seen it like really fleshed out. And so this is a really interesting scene to see not only how Ren views Takumi, but like how he clearly has like genuine like respect for Takumi and like what Takumi does for the band and brings to the band. So yeah, super interesting. Also, going back to this, so clearly the fame and fortune, you know, Ren doesn't really give a shit about that. And so what does he really want? A family? Seems like it. He won't let that shit go. Like it's like we see Ren, but we don't like see Ren. You know what I mean? I definitely want to see more of him. But I think now that there's been a bit of like that perspective shift from Hachi doing the like intro and outro to Nana doing them, I wonder if that in turn means that we'll be learning more about Ren, because we'll be maybe seeing things a bit more from her perspective. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what does this say? Oh, so this is from Ren messaging Nana. He said, paparazzi, you're so annoying. I'm hiding in the usual room at the usual hotel again tonight. Come by if you feel like it. Shinichi, I'm gonna need you to take those shoes off while you're in bed, please. He's like, I'm finished, I'm done with it. Oh, is he gonna tell her what he heard?
正直僕はメジャーデビューなんてどうでもいいんだ。地区バンドがやれてたらそれでよかったのに。
Similar mentality to Ren.
ほら、ちゃんと集中し。
Not him like acting like he's like her tutor or something. This is like the similar vibe as when Hachi was like talking to Misato and was like, excuse me, ma'am, you have homework to do.
いいじゃない。
そうよね。やぶか退治の歌にしようかな。
I mean, the fact that they write and produce all of their own songs, it's great. Oh. Oh. Why is that what he's thinking about?
綺麗な曲。
Oh. Oh, Ren wrote this.
ベラの恋物語なんかにしたら台無しだよ。
そんな風に涙を流せる人の書く歌詞が薄っぺらなわけ。
Wow.
さすがお世辞がうまいのね。
He really is.
これが仕事でそれでお金をもらってるから。
Yeah. Wow.
大真面目だ。
It's just, oh my god, another email. Guys, I can't keep up. But this is so interesting. I think with like Shinichi, like we've seen him be so like restrained in like his experience. Like he does not show his emotions. And if he does feel something, he definitely pushes it down and tries to avoid, you know, other people like recognizing it. But so I think this might be, I think with Reira, probably like one of the most like kind of honest and earnest like versions of him that I feel like that we've seen and that she's probably seen. Oh, Naoki, recipient Yasu. Subject tonight in your room. Starting tomorrow, I'll be stuck recording a single for a whole week, so let's drink the night away. This man is obsessed. I truly do not blame him, but it's just so funny. Like, is he like into Yasu? Like, beyond just fanboying over him? Because again, I get it. Right. Your vocalist. What if they followed? What if they followed Takumi to Nana's house? Oh, I hope. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? Wait, why does he know that? Wait a minute. Does that mean that Takumi is like telling the bandmates like, oh, like she's so good in bed. Oh, she's an amazing cook. Like, is he like talking about her? Interesting. Infatuated with. I mean, oh no, boo. Oh no. Is he gonna tell Nana? Let me think. Let me process. It's like the even him asking it and saying it like that. It's like as if he's not even giving Nana the option to potentially terminate the pregnancy. Like who's to... Anyway, I hate this. Oh god. What are you gonna... Oh no. What? So is that how he saw their relationship? As like a... I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh my god. This is the problem with... this is gonna be the struggle with me doing like back-to-back episodes because like I feel like I can't even... I'm like not even able to fully process what's happening. This is so bad.
ナナちゃんが変われって。
Can you like punch him or something?
なんか話せる状態じゃないみたい。
Oh no, is he gonna say it?
ひどくて。
When he said for Nana and Nobu to come to the apartment right away, I like was holding out hope that like he won't reveal the whole pregnancy situation to Nana, and like basically Hachi will have a chance to tell her herself when she got there. But what was I thinking? How naive of me. But it's like his weird thing of like he's like trying to like take care of her, like, oh, bring sparkling water and grapefruit juice, you know, it helps with the morning sickness. First of all, number one, how do you know that? You had experiences with this, sir? It's number one. And number two, it's just like you can't like forcibly, like you can't force your way into someone's life like this. Ugh, God, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my God, Nobu's. Oh my God. Oh, is that a thing? Grapefruit juice specifically? Oh, so now she's like flashing back to that conversation, and now she's feeling guilty about what she said. Wait, do they? Oh, okay, of course. Oh, why are you taking out on him? Come on, Nana. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my God. No, y'all got it all wrong. She didn't even tell. No, no, y'all have it all wrong. What? I think everyone needs to just take a beat. Everyone take a beat. I think there's too much happening too quickly and people are just being led by their emotions right now. I think we need to take some time to think about this. He can't just like be the father. That's like not how this works. He also literally just said he doesn't have money to support a child. It feels like Nobu's the only one thinking rationally right now, but it's like, I think it's like Nana is feeling guilt potentially for what she said, but also is now, you know, it's like, you know, it's so interesting. Sometimes like you will have like very strong opinions about something and you'll be like, you know, you feel like you're so resolute in your opinions and you think this, until you're actually confronted with the issue, then that's really when you see, you know, people's true ideals and convictions. I don't know. There's like a lot. I think I'm still processing, watching them processing. And so we'll have to do this at the end of the next episode. Hopefully I don't forget. This is, okay, we'll see how this goes. Oh. Wow. Wait, why do I feel like she might? Yeah. Oh, he said, oh, I'm sorry. I thought he said he can't imagine himself feeling love for Takumi's child, but no, he's saying he can't imagine Nana feeling any love for Takumi's child. I feel like this is like hitting something deep within her. Ooh. Oh, she's just recognizing that. Is she going to the apartment? Yeah. She's just gonna try to convince her. Like, not like Hachi looks so broken. She hasn't said a word this entire episode. Oh, what if the paparazzi actually do photograph him going to Hachi's place, and then he like publicizes their relationship and the fact that she's pregnant? Oh my God. Oh, shut up. Shut. Oh, he's someone, his sister. That's his frame of reference. This is... So he's like possessive of his own sister? Wait a minute, hold on. There's a lot to unpack in that statement. Basically, his sister, his older sister, got pregnant when she was 20 by some salaryman or whatever. And they ended up getting married as a result of that. but he was so pissed off that he beat up the guy. And at this point, he's probably like, what, 15, 16? Because Yasu did mention previously that, was it Yasu or someone else? Did mention previously that that Takumi had anger issues. I hope he doesn't do anything to Nobu. And it's just so weird how like calm he's being about this whole thing. Like it's a bit unsettling. Like he's just like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, my sister had bad morning sickness too. Yeah, you know, and he's just like talking about like when he was younger, his family being like cautious of her, like, oh, okay, you know, you wouldn't want to miscarry. Let's lay you down. Okay, let's tuck you in. It's like, what? This sort of like affectionate side of him, like where did that come from, right? Because that wasn't part of their relationship before.
いやお前も20歳だっけ
Oh, she's 20, not 21.
いないよなナナは定職にはつかねえし寂しいとすぐ男とやっちゃうし
What is this?
ガキまでできてどうしようもねえじゃん
What? This is very strange. He's like being encouraging and being like somewhat emotionally supportive. I don't like it. I mean, obviously, it's better than him being like, fuck you, I don't care if it's my baby, like, you know, and like run away. Like, this is obviously like a more ideal scenario if she does especially end up keeping it, but it just makes me uncomfortable. Nana, please don't keep this man's baby. Oh my God. It's like for a moment, she like lost herself a bit and just was like, I don't know, like really bought into this, like, that's what I mean. Nana's just like not prepared for this. She's not ready. But he's just like, and now you're pregnant. You're so hopeless. Like, what is this? This is so weird. This feels weird. Is this a dream? I don't know. Oh my God. Nana, you have to speak for yourself. You can't just let this man be the one who's speaking to everyone about the situation. Oh my God. Shut the fuck up.
選ぶのはナナだ父親は2人もいらねえだろ
Wait, so he's... What? When he said the choice is Nana's, I thought he meant like in terms of whether to keep it or not. But he's saying like between the two of them, who is she gonna pick? What is this? Is crazy. I don't know if I'm like mentally prepared to watch these episodes. This is so like, as Nobu, like what do you even do?
ナナ子供ができたって本当なあちゃんとお前の口から聞きてんだ
Yeah, except from him.
隠すことねえだろ切れてなかったのかよあいつと
Is he interpreting it as if she didn't?
弁解してくれよ頼むから嘘でも全部信じるから
Wow. Oh, he was reading her lyrics.
運命の相手と小指と小指で結ばれてる見えない糸のことだよ恋人ができない負け惜しみかないい歌だよ
I mean, he's very clearly falling for her.
私はあんたに首輪をつけてでも自分の足元に繋いでおきたかった。そんな自分が怖くて。
Oh. Oh, afraid. Oh.
ベッドが狭いだとか財布を忘れたとかがどうしようもなく寂しい時そばにいてほしいのは
It was you. Wow. This is so crazy, getting Nana's perspective. Like, it's just so, I don't want to say it's unexpected because it's not really, but I don't know. I guess it just feels more explicit, but I guess it's important to recognize that the version of Nana speaking the intro and the outro is like a future version. So she probably has had time to really sort through her feelings. Oh, okay, okay.
いいじゃんボーカル。どこで見つけたの？
Oh, he doesn't.
レンの女なんだっけ？
Wait. Okay, so he's so out of the loop. He doesn't know anyone, doesn't know anything. I feel like Rayra has met everybody. No, actually, no, Rayra hasn't met Nana. Ooh, what would that be like? Yeah, he doesn't really know anything about Nana or about Ren's, like, old band. Like, it's just so funny.
いや、俺はそこまでいけると思ってねえんだけど。まあ、ナナはソロなら売りようによっちゃ売れるかもな。
Oh, so he'd be willing to, like, give up.
レイラ、スキャンダル発覚。
Oh my goodness. No, it's gonna be Nana. Yeah, I knew it.
誰？
Look at the way he ran. Look at the way he ran. Guys. I'll never get over it. I'll never get over it. I'll always be obsessed with the idea of them being together. Especially now that we know there's like a little trouble in paradise with her and Ren. Do we have a chance? But just like he literally, just the way she said Yasu, he immediately knew.
どうした？
イエス、帰るね俺。
Yeah. Oh gosh. Don't tell me he's gonna tell Ren.
お邪魔しました。
Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Don't let him back in.
大スクープ。
I knew it.
レンの女が
I knew. I knew he was gonna think that.
匠が恥をはらませた。匠の子に決まってる。
Oh.
なんだって？生でやるとはけしからん。
Oh, he's scared of Yasu's wrath. Don't unlock the door. Why did they leave it unlocked? Fuck. Did they leave, maybe? Is she gone? Thank God. Thank God. Good. She's not there, you freak. She's at her boyfriend's house. Good. Oh, is he gonna think that she killed herself? Oh, Jesus. Okay, come on. Well, sorry, let me not say that.
ビビらせんなよもう。デリケートだって言ってるのに。
What is he about to do? You can't leave this man to his own devices. You need to leave. You need to lock the doors. Oh, yeah. Fuck you.
そんなにあいつが好きか。
Or did she leave? Wait. Oh. They both just left. Oh, man. I thought they left together.
全部信じるか。
That was such a sad. Ugh. Just for Nobu to say that. He's like, I don't care if it's a lie. Just tell me anything. I'll believe it. Oh. Kyosuke and Junko. Oh, wow. What are they gonna say? Oh.
全てを吐き出すようにぶちまけたけど、うまく説明できたかどうかわからない。どうしてこんなに恥が欲しいのかも。
Oh, so okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like not locked in, but it's like I thought like Nana running off and being like she has to get rid of it or whatever, and just like her reaction to everything. I thought it was more for Nana's sake in a way, for Hachi's sake. Like she was so distraught, like for her situation, you know. But I guess it seemed like it's more of like she was just so angry and frustrated herself, because for her it's like she feels like this is a way for Takumi to like take Nana away from her, and so she really feels that strongly to go to Yasu and is like bawling and is like, you know, pouring her heart out because she's just like, wow, this is so fascinating.
何匠が憎いのかも
Like even Nobu had a better reaction than her.
わからなかったし、私おかしい。普通は友達ならこういう時どうするの？私ハチと普通の友達になりたいのに。
It's so interesting because it's like and I think Nana mentioned it in the last episode where she said something along the lines of like something about like her maintaining a distance from Hachi. And so I feel like it's just funny just thinking about it. Like, I just don't think Hachi is aware of like the depths of Nana's feelings for her. And like, I feel like she would be so taken aback by all of this. And it's because I think Nana has, I felt like, kept her at an arm's length in a way and has like resisted them getting closer, but it was like for like self-preservation as opposed to like, you know, them not actually being close. But it is kind of like, I don't know how it react if like a friend was like secretly like so obsessed with me but like did not show it to me at all and just, you know, took it to other people. I don't know.
ただ黙って聞いていた。もしかしたら時々眺めるようなことを言ったかもしれないけど。
But her being like, why can't I be a normal friend to Hachi? What? So interesting.
その点匠だっけ話に聞く限りは妙に潔い決断力で
Yeah, I don't like it.
私には自己中
Right, exactly. Thank you, Junko.
ナナの携帯使っていきなりノブにそんな話した。
Yeah, that's so fucked.
繊維喪失させて引き下がるように仕向けたんじゃないの？しかもナナが抵抗できないように部屋に
Exactly, that's so
本
fucked.
当にナナを思いやってたらそんなやり方
Thank
しないよ。
you, thank you,
自分の
thank
目的
you.
のためなら平気で他人を陥れるタイプの
Yeah, extremely manipulative.
それが本音だとしたらおもちゃ取られた子供のように幼稚だな
Right.
まあ何にしても子供を認知するなんて生半可な気持ちじゃ言えないって
So they're still in their 20s. Come on.
ミュージシャン
Wait a minute. They just know his name. They don't know who he is. Oh my god. I assume they know Blast. I mean, they know Ren. But like... Oh, wow.
なのそれ稼ぎあんの？
He's very wealthy.
何それ？なんで結婚してくんないの？
でも結婚となるといろいろ大変だろうし、そこまで迷惑かけられないよ。
So similar to like his story about his sister, I think it seems like a norm, societal norm for like if a young woman gets pregnant, then, you know, sort of the next step is marriage in order to sort of save face. And so it's interesting, I guess, to Junko's point, he basically wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna marry you out of like obligation. He's like, oh, I'll, you know, do my duty as the father of the child in terms of making sure they're well kept for or well, you know, provided for, but not necessarily thinking about like, I guess like social expectation of him then asking to marry Nana to like rid her of like the potential shame. But I wonder, it's like, is there a similar stigma for like single fathers or like unmarried fathers in Japan as well? Probably not.
意味わかんないよ。あんたそれでいいわけ？
十分だよ。
Oh.
そんなに産みたいんだ。
Does she want to?
最初はね、気のせいであってほしいと思う。
No, no, no.
病院で本当に自分の子供がお腹に
Oh, so she already made up her mind before.
下ろして何事もなかったようになって絶対したくない。 お腹の子の命を守ってあげられるのは私だけだ。
How is Nana gonna raise a child?
とか一人でも産んで育てられないかなって考えたけど、現実問題。
You don't have a job.
身が入ってくれてすごくびっくりしたけど嬉しかった。ノブはちゃんと避妊とかもしてくれて、私のことすごい大切にしてくれてたのに、私はそれを全部踏みにじって匠に頼って子供を産む。
God damn. I mean, he even said himself, like, just tell me anything. Just say anything. I'll believe it. Even if it's a lie, I'll believe it. Like, he wants to still be on her side. He wants to still think well of her. Like, you know? Like, some people would have automatically been like, that's it, I'm out. But it's like, he was just like, please, like, say anything. to essentially show me that you want me to stay. So basically, if I was like understanding that correctly, she's essentially saying that previously she was like struggling with her choice to like keep the pregnancy because she was like, how am I gonna live? I don't have money, you know, I'll be a single parent, blah, blah, blah. But then basically Takumi coming in saying he would like provide for the child made her feel more secure in that decision. Oh my god, I hate it.
ナナはノブの彼女である前にブラストの信者だからね。教祖様ご一行の成功は自分の夢でもあるんだよ。
Oh, she's thinking about Nana now.
ちゃんと否認してもらわなかったナナが悪いんだ。
Yeah, I mean,
しかも
yeah.
間を開けずにノブともやってん。ふらふらバカなことしたツケが回ってきたんだよ。ちゃんとそれは。
Well, she always does this. Junko, please. Please just consider the fucking timing. This is just like the whole... See, I was just coming back around to her, and now here we go again. It's like the whole situation with her and Shoji. Like, she literally comes and it's just like, oh my gosh, you just discovered that you were being cheated on. Well, you know, you should have done X, Y, and Z. Like, it was just so... It just felt so... Like, it just lacked so much compassion and just, like, tact. In a way, it's just like, girl, not now. She's doing this shit again. Now she's like chastising her for not using protection. Dude, she's like making a very hard life decision right now. This is not the time to be scolding her for her choices. Exactly.
そんな結婚してくれないやつの援助で子供育てるってことは普通の家庭なんて望めないって分かってる？だったら一生その男にミサを立てるのが筋ってもんだよ。
What? Why?
がその子を認知はしても可愛がれるかどうかは別問題だよ。はい。分かった。そこまで産みたいなら私は反対しない。
This just feels like she's just like resigning herself to this like shit life. Yeah, then you better be faithful to that man for the rest of your life. So now she's, even though he doesn't sort of care enough to like try to turn this whole scenario into a marriage to save face, she's still like shackled to him for the rest of her life. And now like has to be committed to him. Even what? Oh my god, this is literally my worst nightmare. I thought it was bad enough when Nana just had the like social pressure to maintain their situationship, but now it's like even worse. Like even the fact she's like, even if Takumi becomes the child's guardian, there's no guarantee he'll feel any love for it. So she's literally resigning herself to being essentially a single parent with, I guess, maybe some support from a guy who is a dick, is manipulative, is jealous, is prideful, is like all these things, spiteful, and who could very easily like not actually give a shit about your child. And you're just like, yeah, that's my, what's that sound like? That's my man. I'm gonna stick beside him.
This is your man.
Yes.
Look at the screen.
That's mine. And I'm gonna stick beside him.
And that's what you're gonna settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
Ugh, it's like I want so much better for her, but clearly she doesn't want that for herself.
分かった。そこまで産みたいなら私は反対しない。ただしその結
I need her to talk to Nana. This just seems like a terrible fate, man. Because she's just like, okay, I've decided. I'm gonna keep the baby. I'm gonna basically stick beside Takumi. And I'm gonna break up with Nobu. And I'm just gonna be a pseudo single parent for the rest of my life. As her father. He better not still be in there. And she's gonna be like, oh, he like cares about me.
おかえり。
ごめんね邪魔して直樹来てたのにできてんの直樹と
大丈夫かナナ。
え何が
What?
バーカ そこまで壊れてねえよ。ハチが誰とどんな人生を歩こうと干渉せずに優しく見守るよ。
Damn. So everyone's just gonna let her make this decision. She was my last hope. Also, I guess Yasu probably recognizes that he's also in Nana's garden as well. Like, I wonder what Nana's reaction would be if Yasu started dating someone. Could we just like get off this whole Takumi Nana pregnancy storyline and like focus on Nana Yasu? Like, what's going on? Let's explore that. I would love that. We can leave this shit behind.
口で言うほど楽じゃねえぞ。
俺今日からレコーディングでさ。
Yeah, he's gonna be gone for like a week.
その前に君の決意のほどを聞かせてくれない？
子供は匠の子として産んで育てたいと思ってる。
結婚するか。だってお前隠し子はまずいだろう。
Stop.
でも普通に結婚する分には問題ねえじゃん。
Is this real? What?
あんたが誰とどんな人生を歩こうとあんたが幸せであればそれでいい。心の底からそう思えるようなできた人間にはなれなくてもあんたの目に映る私は強くしなやかでありたかった。できすぎた漫画のヒーローみたいにね。
What the fuck? I guess I'm starting to understand some of the Takumi apologists. Ugh, this sucks. Don't you hate it when you like when you loathe a character and they do things that are like kind of decent and just like, don't try to make me like you. That's how I feel about this man. Oh my god, there's just so much. There's just so much. I'll say this, I think it's probably obvious like throughout my reaction, like where my personal biases are, like where they lie. But you know, I'll say at the very least, mature enough to like recognize that the choice that I would make in certain situations are not the only valid or acceptable choices. I guess maybe that's a good place to start is with Nana's decision. Essentially what it all boils down to is that she already feels a strong sense of responsibility to see this pregnancy through and is willing to do so like to her own social detriment. So, you know, being unwedded, being the mother of an illegitimate child, you know, ruining her relationship with Nobu. She's just ready to sacrifice it all. But I appreciate that like her willingness to make those sacrifices are for future child as opposed to Takumi or even herself, right? I think it's actually really interesting considering that like Nana is like notorious but also like acknowledges it, like is pretty self-aware about the fact that like she's an incredibly selfish person. And so in a lot of ways this is sort of like her first act of selflessness where she's putting her own needs and her own desires lower than someone or something else's. And one can call that growth. One could say that. And even, you know, maybe that one could even be me. But it's just like, it's just such an unfortunate circumstance for that growth to occur. I don't know. I wish she learned this lesson at an earlier point, but you know, it's not how life works. So anyway, that's all to say. It took me a while to really feel like I understood Nana's thinking here, but yeah, I think I finally understand. I think I finally get it. Is it my personal ideal scenario? Absolutely fucking not, but that's not my choice to make, right? I also was like, who are these dipshit friends of hers who are just allowing her to make this decision and not trying to convince her otherwise, but like to, you know, both, like, to echo what both Junko and Kyosuke said, there was a determination in her making that decision that felt like, I just don't know how you could try to combat that, you know? So I get it to an extent. I think I just have to go character by character. So that's Nana K. Next person I want to talk about is the second most tragic figure in this whole drama. But Nobu, man. It was such a journey for their relationship to finally materialize. And it's just like with one swift shift, it's over. And it's not just over because of the situation, it's over because ultimately Nana has made the decision that, like, that relationship has to end. My God, and now he's gonna have to see her get married to him. Oh, it's gonna be really, 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 really hard for him. It's gonna be really hard for him. And it's just like, my heart broke when he said, like, just give me an explanation. I don't care what it is. Like, I'll accept it. And she didn't have anything to say. It's like that Tiger King meme when he's like, I'll never financially recover from this. Like, I'll never emotionally recover from this. The Nana of it all, also very fascinating. The whole thing about, like, wanting or not understanding how to have a normal friendship. I guess essentially a friendship with someone where she's not, like, possessive, secretly possessive. Because again, that's the thing that's so crazy about it, is that it's very slight. It's very underhanded, you know? So she's, like, secretly possessive. And she's like, I don't know how to not be like that, essentially. And so it really, like, upset her in so many ways to accept this news, like, even more so than Nobu. And what's interesting was that, you know, when she ran away, you know, when she first heard the news in the park to this episode, she really has, like, I guess similar to Junko and Kyosuke, just decided, like, whatever Hachi decides, I'll just be there to support her. Yeah, but it's just interesting because it just contrasts with, like, what she was saying about when she thought she was talking about Shinichi's parents and was saying, like, you know, it's irresponsible and don't bring a child into this world if you know, don't have, like, the means and the will to, like, actually raise them and this, that, and the other. But I guess, you know, Hachi's the exception to the rule. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
This man Takumi's never gonna leave my screen. At this point, he's a permanent fucking fixture. This sucks. So they're gonna go public with this and be like, Takumi's getting married. Also, he's having a baby. I also thought it was funny that, like, because they talk about how he works a lot and how he's can be very intense and very kind of controlling and all of these things, and that he's, like, a workaholic. Like, we've kind of gotten those messages throughout the show. But I just think it's funny that, like, one of his first instincts was to, like, consider it from, like, a PR perspective. He was like, yeah, actually, me marrying someone who's normal actually would probably minimize, like, you know, backlash. It's just like, okay, I don't know. I'm, like, dodging him. Reira, I'm curious. So, just going back to the prior episode, her writing that song alongside Shinichi, right? And her, like, crying, being like, oh, this music is so beautiful. And she was talking about how, like, she hasn't met her soulmate and all these things. I'm curious now if she actually does she still have lingering feelings for Takumi? Because obviously we know she has, you know, some sort of emotional connection to Shinichi. But Takumi, though. Also, sorry, it's a side note. Because this whole time I've been waiting, thinking, like, what is Yasu's reaction going to be when he finds out Shinichi and Reira's whole relationship? What is Takumi going to do? What's Takumi going to do? Because he sees her as, like, I don't even want to say, like, little sister, but, like, little sister, like, I don't want to say protege, but, like he feels like she's so important to the band and she's just so, like, uniquely gifted and talented and, like, that, you know, I don't know. Like, what would he do? I actually kind of want to know that now. Yasu, They need to give my boy more screen time, man. He's always just there to be like a shoulder to cry on or to be someone that, you know, people, like a sounding board for other people. But it's like, I want him to have his own thing. But I also understand the life of someone who has a super demanding job and like doesn't really have a social life outside of that. It's like they have their job, that's super demanding. And then they have maybe like one thing that they're involved in outside of that, and they're like, that's it. That's all they have like the emotional capacity for, but also like just like the energy levels for. So I'm like, I feel like he's probably like not like even interested in dating or whatever. But Nana's at peace with her decision, so it is what it is. But I'm not at peace. I'm in mental anguish. That's where I'm at. But again, you know, you have to respect other people's choices. Shinichi was also, so it's like, what's interesting was that he had sort of a flashback in the scene where he was with Reira of Yasu saying that she was in love with Takumi. So is that something that he's sort of nervous about? Well, we just gotta talk about the elephant in the fucking room. We gotta talk about the man, Lucifer himself. And it's just, you know, I hate when people who I don't like start to make me have to shift my perspective on them. Can't we all just live in a world of black and white, of good and bad? Can we just do that? No, I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate this because this is like, you know, this is how you keep, this is like an interesting character and realistic, honestly. For me, I think my initial read of his calling Nobu up and being like, I'm gonna be the one raising this child, or I'm gonna be, you know, the guardian of this child, even if it's yours, I'm taking it. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know, like that was like his whole vibe. I thought it was really based in like pride and jealousy, which, I mean, Nana confirmed in this episode that it in a lot of ways is, but we also got to see in these 2 episodes how Mike Gag trying to get out compliments about his character. Bear with me. That he can be thoughtful, caring, considerate, you know, so we are finally able to see some positive attributes from him, you know, sort of through Nana. So that was a bit unexpected. I mean, I think especially the end of this was super unexpected because Nana, Junko, you know, Kyosuke, like I think everyone who's like aware of this, probably all were under the same presumption that Takumi had no interest in marrying Nana. And so he defied everyone's expectations. I don't know. I wonder though, I mean, going back to like, I'm sorry, this is such a scatterbrained take. Hopefully when I edit this, it like kind of makes more sense. I wonder how much of this is actually tied to maybe like his like being present and sort of observing the plight. I don't know, plight might be intense, but his sister's situation of getting pregnant at 20, same age as Nana, having to get married, you know, all these things. Like I'm just curious to what extent like that sort of shaped his perspective on this. And so outside of this, he's like, yeah, I'll be a dick, I'll be an asshole, I don't care. I'm him. But this specific scenario is what's like bringing out an unexpected like tenderness to him, just like rooted in his experience and his sister's experience. I don't know. He's still I just hate it. Did I cover everything? I don't know. Okay, please bear with me as I like transition to like these 2 episodes of video, like structure. I'm probably going to be forgetful. I'm probably going to forget some things. I'll try to get better at that. Might even start taking notes. But yeah, hopefully I didn't miss any like major plot points. Something's going to happen with Ren. They keep showing something. I mean, I really have been thrown for a loop these past couple episodes, truthfully. I really don't know where we go from here. It's like, do we trust that, you know, it's going to be being like, do you want to get married? Do you want to do this? You know, is like legitimate, and he's not going to like renege on these offers, and he's not going to like, you know, sort of twist reality into something that he didn't agree to, or that she didn't agree to. I don't know. I don't think that's the case. He did feel genuine Like, some of those things felt genuine from him. So, unfortunately, he might just be that kind of guy. Fortunately, of course, for Nana. Unfortunately for me and the rest of the hate train. Who's to say he's not going to do something to fuck it up in the future? So maybe that's what's going to keep me going. Just going to sit there, lie in wait for him to do something untoward. No, that's terrible. But ultimately, like, it is good news for Nana. Like, I don't want to mince words. Like, it's like all of the sacrifices that essentially she said that she was willing to take essentially are being resolved by Takumi himself. So, you know, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I just feel like there's just now, this has just opened up the door for just so much more content. Like it's not like I was getting bored of the show or anything, but like this just injected a new life into like every single aspect of the show. Just like reignited so many sparks. So I'm very eager to see where this goes, where some of those narrative threads, like where it all connects to. Because there's still a good chunk of the anime left, and then of course there's a good chunk of the manga left as well. So, oh my god, is there gonna be a baby like born? Oh my goodness, I just can't. Thanks for watching. Appreciate, again, shout out to the members on my Patreon who responded to the poll to share their opinions on like what format I should do in terms of the 1 or 2 episode structure. So shout out to them. I guess, I don't love the idea of like plugging Patreon via video because it's like, it's free. You'll see some posts from me, some polls, some announcements, maybe a couple behind the scenes photos or things, maybe a funny clip or something, but nothing that I think is worth paying any amount of money to me for. It's just more really just for like ease of communication. So I guess if you want to follow it, you know, feel free, I guess. But before you do that, ideally you would subscribe. Also comment, guys. I need other people to talk about this with. Like, you guys are my only outlet. I tried to like explain like what happened in episode 31 to my sister, and it's just like she just doesn't even understand the context and just couldn't grasp the gravity of it. And so truly my only opportunity to like engage with other Nana fans about some of the things that I'm watching is with you guys. So in the same way, you know, you're watching me to hear some of my thoughts, I also truly welcome you to share your thoughts as well. Because there's a lot going on. And so with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.